we're gonna go rotate it today. We're gonna see if we can get a first start today. It should just be a a direct plug and play, maybe. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna grab the camera and show you guys exactly what we're doing. But hopefully first start today, maybe tomorrow. All right. So today we're putting the 6466 on the car. Up pipe everything, down pipe everything. So only things that are really changing is the Killer Bee AOS, the 3076, the Garrett, and just the intercooler piping. I don't have the intercooler piping, it didn't ship yet. So, oops, but I really want to install this. So yeah, and I want to hear what it sounds like. It's catless, which I don't really like because with the high flow cat, like the Jessie that I have on here right now, smells horrible. It's pretty strong. And, you know, external wastegate dumping out. I mean, it's in my fender, if you guys know, but, still stinks, even though I try my best to get rid of the smell. On ethanol, you just smell straight up liquor. But yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna try to record myself doing all the work, but we'll see. Cause I mean, it's pretty tight in here. Not really. I have enough room, you know, got enough room, but we'll see. Wish me luck. So the things that have to go first is the manifold, the downpipe, and then the up pipe. And yeah, that's really it, because all this just comes off super easy. The inlet, the intake, that stuff comes off super easy. The tile is going to stay on the intercooler piping. Literally just the top half is coming off. That's it. So yeah. When people say going rotated is easy, I mean, it's easier. It's not easy. Stock location, I mean, I'm used to it now, so I guess that's why this was kind of hard. But yeah, I'm ready for bed. Like, it's 11:30. I just want to go to bed. So far, I had to make custom brackets for the AOS right there because I didn't buy one. Boost lines are all hooked up, and right there, and precision right there. I don't know if it's pretty dark, but precision wastegate is right here. I'm touching it. Boost line right here. Boost line right here. Boost line on the turbo. I gotta clean that up. This was test fitting the intercooler piping. Fits great. AOS, I'm having a little trouble because the drain is getting kinked every time, so now I have to redo the line because it's like kinked like this, and it needs to stay out like that and then wrap around. So that's annoying. But first start should be in this video and in the morning tomorrow. I'm so tired. I think today's like the 3rd. I think I lost track. So far, looks great. Alright. I don't know where I put my mic, but we just finished the car. Oh, yeah, wait, let me turn on the light. Yeah, don't mind the intercooler piping. But, yeah, we're gonna do a quick start. I'm gonna set the camera up. I'm gonna check for leaks. I'm gonna prime the car first. Super simple. You just hold your clutch down and your gas at the same time. Yeah, so I'm gonna prime it real quick. Get some oil flowing through there. I'm probably gonna do an oil change tomorrow. I didn't put my under tray back on because I'm very tired. I just got out of a food coma. because like I was supposed to start this like 3 hours ago, and I needed food, and then I passed out. So yeah, we're gonna start this up. I'm gonna get a video of me priming. Hopefully no leaks. AOS is properly hooked up. Coolant going to it. Everything. I gotta bleed the coolant now. Kind of annoying, but yeah. Forgot to check the oil. I didn't do a lot of talking, and I don't have my mic, but car sounds horrible. I need a cat welded in because it sounds like a Honda. But listen to the cold start. day 3. We just finished, and not gonna lie, car is way too loud. Way too loud. It's completely catless. So now my friend Austin welded me a Jesse cat because this is just obnoxious. Like, I hate it. And my tuner Eric says the cat will help with the valve float because this is a full stock long block. So it's gonna help with you know, keeping the motor together, maybe not lifting ahead. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the bay. Cool. This is it. Honestly, it was pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the only reason it took 2 days, it should have taken 1 day, but I was being pretty anal about a lot of stuff. Got rid of the Killer Bee AOS, got rid of a lot of things. Redid a bunch of hoses. The OEM hose from the head to, I mean, what it would be the turbo actually. It would go to the turbo. It had a hole in it, so I cut it and then redid it. And then it's going to the AOS. The one from the water pump over here that goes this way is to the AOS. So it just goes up inside the AOS, out. Let's see what else. Well, obviously, precision 6466. Beautiful. Turbo whistle's loud. T51r Mod. Sounds great. I'm gonna put a clip after that, maybe, or I'll just do like a whole separate video of POV driving. I was gonna go get my OEM, or not OEM, sorry, the original like OEM from ETS, the stock location one, right? My tuner said I could drive on the same map, just don't go into boost, and it's fine. Car drives great, no check engine lights, nothing. It went great. Startup went super easy. I primed the car, got oil to the turbo, no leaks, nothing. First try, no exhaust leaks. I mean, I couldn't even hear it if I did have one. Yeah, like, so I had an old intercooler kit, like eBay, and what do you know? Same diameter as everything, same diameter. Had a few couplers laying around. It just, boom, right there. Super solid now, super solid. Yeah, no evap issues, nothing. When I get the torque solution manifold ordered up, when I have money, yeah, I think it'll just make this pop even more. I don't know what color I'm gonna do the turbo. I don't know if I want to keep it raw, because I went from something really shiny to now, like, you know, like raw cast aluminum. Yeah, is this aluminum? I don't know. This is also aluminum and it's shiny as hell. Don't like it, but gonna wrinkle black that. Yeah, as far as that goes, like, the bay is actually like really clean. Like, I don't know what else, like, I don't know what else I could do. I can clearly see the wastegate right there. The dump tube clearance is great. You know, speaking of all the exhaust and everything, it was pretty hard to get this seated right because you have to keep it loose. And then, so rule of thumb actually is keep everything loose. So when I kept the turbo loose first, right, I had to then go under the car, put the downpipe first. I kept that loose. Trying to think. So yeah, so downpipe went on first, obviously, and then the mid pipe right there. So it comes in 2 pieces, downpipe and then the lower pipe right here, mid pipe. I call it the mid pipe, but technically the catback is the mid pipe, but I'm gonna call this one the mid pipe. So anyway, back there, mid pipe is also loose, but now I ran into an issue. It wasn't lining up with the ETS catback, which is kind of odd because, you know, ETS. But I had to loosen the entire mid pipe of the catback, dropped it on the floor, then I put the mid pipe to the downpipe to keep it loose, so everything was moving freely. This was moving freely, loosened it under there, so it's V-band up here. It was all loose right here, all loose down there, and then I attached the other mid pipe to the 2 flanges together. That one I bolted down because I wanted that as a single piece, and then the V-band for the catback back there, it was like sort of lining up. It was like this. It was like barely lined up, and then I just kicked it into place, put the clamp on, and then boom, and no exhaust leaks, no nothing. It went on super easy ish. A lot of slurs. But yeah, like, I'm really happy with all of this. I'm gonna get started tuning soon once the 1650 cc injectors get here. Yeah, like, yeah. I feel like once the intake manifold comes in and the injectors, I think I'm officially like done with the engine bay. Like, I'm really happy with how everything comes out. Like, maybe I'll order like black caps, but I kind of like the yellow with the gold and then black. That's why I don't really know what color this is gonna go, because I like different colors, because like down there's billet aluminum, you know, so not really sure. But yeah, like, everything came out great. I'm gonna get rid of the Velocitech. Yeah, and then I'm gonna buy a torque solution, like, I know what it's called. It's called the like the velocity. I know what it's called. You know, the thing that looks like a big mushroom. Anyway, I'm not gonna run a filter, like a cone filter. I probably should, but then I'd have to like get a custom one, because technically not all of this fits. And if I get like the torque solution intake manifold, I mean, it's the same size as this, but like a little bigger, but like the intake's gonna have to like go this way, and I kind of find that ugly. But maybe I'll just slap like a cone filter, maybe. But yeah, and the boost lines, the original 4AN ones that were on my 3076, just bolted right up to this one. I took out the other fittings, and I didn't have to cut anything. It just went all on, like no spaghetti. Everything's tucked. You can barely see it. Yeah, I really should do like a smoke test, because maybe I have an exhaust leak, but I wouldn't know. I didn't smell anything up here. Definitely could smell it back there. But yeah, like, so far this whole thing went really well. It was a really fun experience. Yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt. Damn, this is cold. Thanks for watching. I'm either gonna put some driving POVs in this video, or I'm gonna make a whole separate video. Yeah, but don't expect like tuning videos to come out anytime soon. Your boy's broke. But yeah, really happy with this project. When the 1650s come in and the torque solution manifold comes in, then we're gonna get partying. We don't know how long this block is gonna last, because tuner said not if, it's when. So, oops. But yeah, thanks for watching.